I couldn't tell by the mass murder that's happening in the cell.
Oh!
It's time we cut out the cancer.
Hey there everyone, this is Gray's Cinema here, bringing you another reaction review video. Yay! As usual, I have seen this movie, but my roommate here, she hasn't. No idea what we're doing.
No, he hasn't told me yet.
Do you want to know what we're doing?
This is one of your picks.
Yes, this is a me pick. This is not a Patreon,
This
it's not a vote, this is a me
excited
pick.
about.
It's one I've been wanting to rewatch for a while. I decided we're doing it tonight, damn it! God damn it, we're doing it tonight!
Go for it. What
Yes,
is it?
after we just come back from Monster Mania.
Yes.
It was a lot of fun there. I dressed up as John Constantine. It was also in my closet. I'm like, I'll put on something easy. So, yeah.
Yeah, I went easy. I just wore my Freddy sweater.
Yeah.
But it's not Christmas yet, so I'm not wearing it for this.
Don't worry, we're almost there.
Instead, I'm wearing my new shirt that I got on Halloween night in Salem.
Very cool.
It's very cute.
Very cute.
Fits well.
Alright, you ready to know what we're doing?
Yeah.
Alright, what we will be doing will be...
Malignant.
Malignant.
We've talked about this.
What do you know about it?
Well, we went through that list of movies, and this was on it.
What list of movies?
Remember when we went through the list of movies for the reaction channel? Like the list of top horror movies that was in a magazine.
Oh! Yeah, I remember that. We did a video like a year or two ago.
Our very first year. It would have been.
There was a
around
magazine,
April,
like top
May-ish.
100 horror movies or something. We went through
Yes.
the whole thing, yeah. But yes, I saw this at the drive-in when it first came out. It was like a 2001? I think so.
I think I did know something about Malignant, but honestly, I'm in too much pain to remember.
Yeah, 2001 it came out. And do you know the black film we watched that was Fangoria Chainsaw Award's Best Wide Release Movie? Well, the year before that, this was Best Wide Release Horror Movie. And I voted for it because I love it. And that's a weird thing. People either love this or they hate this. Well, at least initially with the comments that were found. Because I guess they were expecting one thing and they didn't get what they expected. But me, I was watching, I was like, ah, this is great. Because I like the chaos. I like it.
He has a little chaos goblin.
And you'll probably see, especially towards the end of this movie, why I really like it. You know absolutely nothing about it, though.
Right now, I cannot bring anything to memory.
There's no brain function working when it comes to the memory of this movie at all.
Not right now. Maybe if my neck didn't hurt.
Alright, well that's great. So she's going in this completely fresh. That's what I like to see. So, as usual, we're going to give a little watch here. See what you think, what you comment on. And then afterwards, we'll give a review about what we watched and how we feel about it. Alright? Are you ready for it?
Do the thing.
Alright, well let's get to it. Malignant.
Static. That's interesting.
Do you like it when they stylize the production logos with the movie?
New Line Cinema.
The house that Freddy built.
If you think that he doesn't do that every single time, on or off camera, you're mistaken.
Very House on Haunted Hill vibes.
Seriously though.
Yeah, with that look.
It's got 2 towers instead of 1, but...
Not only is Gabriel getting stronger, he's becoming more malicious.
Dr. Weaver, he got out again. I tried to subdue him with ECT, but the electroshock had no effect on him.
He'll kill you! Stand aside!
Ow!
What is he, an X-Man?
Strap him into the chair.
You really can't let somebody like that live.
Bad boy, Gabriel. He speaks.
He's broadcasting his thoughts.
I thought we could help him, but I was wrong. It's time we cut out the cancer.
What'd you do, lobotomize him instead of put him to death? Because he just murdered like 3 people.
Malignant.
And frankly, at this point, he's a danger to everybody around him, whether you lobotomize him or not.
Well, it did say through the electricity, I will kill you all. And look, opening credits.
You love opening
We got
credits.
opening credits. I like it. They gave us a title and opening credits sequence. No smashing the shit in the back. No. Present day.
She's preggers.
If you've got all this pain, maybe you shouldn't be going to work. Hey, I was watching that.
I really need to get some rest.
Maybe you need to stop getting pregnant. You know, the doctor said this can happen again.
Sounds like she had a...
How many times do I have to watch my children die inside of you?
Yeah, you're just being cruel.
I swear to God.
Yeah, because it's obviously her fuckers. Dick him.
Tell me what I'm doing. Are you saying this keeps happening because...
Don't touch her!
Bitch!
Asshole.
Oh, baby. I'm so sorry.
No, if you were sorry, you'd have gotten anger counseling before now! You fucking bastard, she's pregnant! Baby, you need to leave. That's not gonna help, you need to leave. Oh god.
I'm sorry that happened.
That didn't
Sometimes
happen.
it's like I
You
can't control myself, okay?
did
But that's not
that.
me.
You need to go get fucking help.
I've given up drinking, and I'm gonna continue to do better.
You may have just killed her!
It was an accident, Maddie.
It was not an accident. You need to go to a hospital, sweetheart. You probably had a concussion. You shouldn't be sleeping.
Maddie.
Think he's gonna die by it? And their house was built on the grounds of the old mental asylum? It's a ghost? Oh, honey, you really needed to go to a doctor. You're still bleeding. You need to go to a doctor. No, please, she's pregnant.
Home invasion. Neighbors heard screaming and called it in.
Any sign of forced entry?
Not that we've seen. There's the wife. Already at the hospital. We found her unconscious in the nursery. How bad is it?
I've never seen anything quite like it. This is something special.
I love how excited she is. But at the same time,
Holy shit.
God, I hope it didn't go with her.
What happened? It's okay. You're in a hospital. Where's Derek? You were attacked, and I'm scared for my baby. Where is she? Where is she? They couldn't save her.
No, now she lost her husband and her child on the same night. That's just mean.
Yeah.
Mrs. Mitchell, I'm Detective Kakoa Shaw. I need to ask you a few questions.
I'm Sydney Lake. I'm Madison's sister. So, can I help you?
Well, they're getting together.
I'm a princess at Family Planet.
This isn't her first, right? The doctor said your sister had 3 miscarriages in the last year.
Oh God, that poor woman.
I didn't know. I don't know why she wouldn't have told me.
Her husband made her feel like a failure. They're in Seattle.
It would appear so.
But all the hand patterns are upside down, like our perp was hanging from the ceiling. No forced entry, an abusive husband.
She couldn't do this.
Motive.
She has no physical way of doing that.
2 weeks later.
You don't have to stay here, you know?
This is my home, and I'm
And
not
you should
gonna
sell
let
it.
It's a nice house.
It's a nice house. Sell it. Get another nice house. There's a lot of those. I don't know. It was either built where the hospital was, or she's somehow related to it. Your door wasn't already locked. right now. That was a locked door. So remember when I said she should sell this house?
But it's so nice.
If the back door opens with a gust of wind, I like this shot.
Yeah.
And it's one long continuous shot.
Yeah. They
But
went
you,
right to the top of the set to follow her. That's very cool.
That's all the way. There's no one there.
You wish.
Call the police. Your back door won't stay closed. You've already been attacked in that house. Or maybe she's a relative of him. Of Gabriel. Because they said they found his records or something.
Sealing the place up.
Oh,
Her
God.
hard enough.
Hey, are you gonna let me in? I thought something was wrong. I was worried. I installed deadbolts. Derek did that. He smashed my head against the wall.
Nobody deserves to die that way. But seriously, fuck him. You deserve so much better.
Only I'd been able to have a baby.
Don't do that. This is not your fault.
And frankly, you shouldn't have had a baby with an abusive fuck-off who would have been there the child's whole life and then abused them.
It felt like to have a blood connection with someone.
Maddie, what are you talking about?
She's adopted.
Mom and Dad took me in when I don't remember anything before that. Sydney, I'm adopted.
Gabriel's sister.
Makes sense.
This is a tour of old Seattle, buried underneath here like a time capsule of a bygone era. They decided to rebuild the new city on top of the old city. Some say the ghosts of the past still haunt these tunnels.
So maybe it's both. Maybe she's family and on top of the mental hospital. That is the same woman, right?
No. That's someone else.
Oh,
Similar haircut.
okay.
We're closed!
It's not the doctor, is it? You should just leave.
You can't be down here. Hello?
Well, you're gonna die. It's a shame. You have a cute leather backpack.
She must investigate the strange noise.
I wouldn't investigate the strange noise. No strange noises here. We're calling the police. The hell was that?
Something got her.
Obviously. Her mom?
I've waited for this first, Dr. Weaver.
Hello.
Time to cut out cancer.
What?
So who is she? Nice radio. Different plane of existence?
Freaky deaky.
It's not possible.
Oh, she's gonna die with that. He's gonna stab her with it.
You think?
It's a shame. It's a really cool trophy.
Cancer has become.
He killed her with one of her trophies. We just got the base. The top half is missing.
You'll find that missing half.
Yeah, don't we all?
You don't got it bad at all.
Dr. Weaver specialized in child reconstructive surgery.
Looks like he's gonna make it into a sword. I don't see the woman on the wall anymore. You think he's in the girl's attic?
Well, she's still on the wall.
Yeah, she is.
Don't even try.
Did you know her? No. But I saw her. I was doing laundry and
Bet you they're twins.
That would make sense, because it appears as some type of psychic link.
Him, like the guy that attacked you?
yes. I saw him murdering her in her house.
Yo, Bosco, you here? No? You aged that up? 30 years.
I know, but who would kill her, John? Don't bring up Simeon. That was a different time.
Who's Simeon? If I ever own a home, the windows in the house will stay locked.
Ooh, wet footprints.
When this all gets explained, it's going to be interesting. There better be backstory. I'm just saying.
I ain't saying shit until it happens.
This will be the biggest letdown of the world if there isn't some sort of good backstory for this.
Don't worry, there's a nice payoff. At least for me. I like the use of color in this film.
Very Suspiria. What's that Italian guy?
Dario Argento?
That's the one.
Hey, what's wrong? What's wrong? Shit, Maddie, you're bleeding.
He killed again. I saw his face. I see them as they're happening. Like I'm having visions.
Like some kind of,
Psychic
like a psychic bond. I played a psychic in an episode of a cop show, and they said it's a real thing. If she's wrong, you can have her committed, and you can put the cuffs on me.
I think it's this one. It's the top floor. We could help.
Yeah, we don't need your help. Come on, Kay!
But she's a pretty princess.
She's a pretty girl.
Cute little actress throwing a little ball and you going chasing like a dog.
What was that?
Nothing. Anybody home? This is the police. Kay!
Right.
So I'm putting out a bolo on Sloth from the Goonies.
Does he know now that she can see him? Why is this the first we're seeing of her cell phone? Who answers an unknown call?
Hello?
But her name's Maddie.
She was adopted.
Your fake mother gave you the name Madison.
Who are you?
You know who I am. Even if they say I'm only in your head, I'm going to make them pay for what they did.
Gabriel, no!
We're just getting started.
Who is Gabriel, Maddie?
Oh, I'll see you around, okay?
You finished aging that photo?
Yeah, left it on your desk.
Oh, yeah. She was the doctor's patient.
His name is Gabriel. I don't know how I knew, but talking to him, I just did. From before I could remember. Maddie. Oh. During the adoption, did they say if I had a brother or anything? No. Then who the hell's Gabriel?
Ring a bell.
Stop saying that.
Who are you talking to?
Gabriel.
Is he your imaginary friend?
Gabriel isn't made up. He says that you are. He says you're not my real family. Mommy said she'd love me when the baby comes. She said nothing would change. You can't make me. Please don't hurt the baby.
Some of the conversations you had with Gabriel just chilled us to the bone.
Emily May. Simeon.
Today marks the 7th year since Emily May was entrusted into our care, seeing visions and hearing thoughts from the devil.
Dr. Florence Weaver, Dr. Victor Fields, Dr. John Gregory. Holy shit.
That thing again.
Nice chase in a bathroom. Shay's gonna drown.
That's a great weapon.
Very noticeable.
Mm-hmm. Unique.
Becomes notorious and synonymous like a buck knife with a serial killer. Do you think the hit against the wall's what started all this? Like it undid some surgery that they did or something?
I don't know. He already did. At least he's on the right track.
Detective! He's still here!
Fucked up face, fucked up body.
Oh, I gotta be out of my mind.
Yeah, you are. You could have died doing that.
Not high enough.
Why haven't you called for backup yet? Oh.
Yeah, it's in the ground place.
Yeah.
Keeping up with him pretty well.
Surprisingly. Nice low-lying fog for him to rise up out of. That's a cool carriage.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool carriage. You have a projectile weapon, and you choose to hit him with it.
Well, when they're that close, you want to get him away.
Point blank range.
Yeah. Got away.
All 3 victims were involved in the same case study they call Patient May. They were your doctors. The department works with a hypnotherapist that helps unlock repressed memories. Would you be willing to see one?
I knew it. She's not a psychic, goddammit.
I want you to go back to before the adoption. He followed me home from the hospital.
Who is Gabriel?
I'm the only one that can see him.
There's no Gabriel.
So when he does something bad, I'm the one that gets in trouble.
She's sleeping. You mean like a good surprise?
Slice of cake from
Madison!
Cut her!
Stop this! Get her out! Get her out right now! Get her out! I remember now. It's happened before.
What do they want, Madison?
To hurt the baby. With you here, I wouldn't need him anymore. He became a lost memory, buried deep in the back of my head. Until now.
Husband brought him forth.
Are you saying that the killer is your imaginary friend?
You gonna go after the adoptive family now?
Yeah.
It's gotta be her mom.
Makes sense. Was erratic.
Called that.
I don't know what's going on, but Maddie couldn't have done this.
Come back in here. This is a crime scene
Please,
now.
just please.
Hey, you guys gotta see this.
Sorry, pretty girl, I gotta be a cop.
He does kind of have to do his job.
This is what he kills with. It's the rest of the missing trophy.
In her house.
You got the murder weapon, the coat, the gloves, and Jeffrey Dahmer's workshop in your attic.
It's Gabriel. He got into my house.
Who is the woman, Madison?
I don't know. Gabriel must have snuck her.
Stop lying to us.
I'm telling the fucking truth! Shit!
Sparks flying.
He wants to talk to you.
Gabriel's calling.
You have got to be kidding me.
Hello, detective.
Who am I talking to?
You know who I am. You found me, but you found my things. I want them back.
You trying to incriminate her?
Dumb bitch didn't even know I was nesting in her home.
Who are you, Gabriel?
I'm a figment of her imagination. Ask her what she used to call me.
The devil.
Well, it can't really be the devil. He wouldn't be so petty as to go after certain things like that.
Whoa.
Well, at least it wasn't built under her house.
It's the house on Haunted Hill. I just love the whole vibe.
Nice vibe.
That's awfully close to the cliff.
Uh-huh. I would not have parked that close. I also wouldn't be going there at nighttime.
Pretty new.
You could have researched why that was shut down in a library, or...
You don't want to explore the old mental hospital at night?
At night, where there's a demon on the loose?
Seems,
no, that's not on my list.
Seems like a good time to me.
Record storage.
In the basement.
Basement level. Of course.
Of course.
Officer! Officer, I'm not supposed to be here!
And she just looks like a druggie who's going through DTs.
Emily May. The result of an absorption in utero, growing in sync with patient.
She got the fuck out of there.
15 years of age, poor girl was raped and carried her pregnancy to term. Trust her children to our care. Are you sure you want to do this, Serena?
I don't know how to look after them on my own.
Well, you're 15.
He's an abomination. Please look after Emily.
Best medical care.
Told me that she died while giving birth. Lying cock knockers.
Yeah. One in the attic.
She's in a coma, Detective. It's in God's hands.
Serena May. This is Madison's birth mother.
Dun dun dun.
Sometimes he speaks words. Other times, the words are in my head. Then they aren't really words anymore. He pretends to be nice. But he's the devil.
He's the devil.
Conjoined twins.
Gabriel is an extreme version of a teratoma.
Here's your backstory.
It's a parasitic twin.
Called it!
When two embryos develop in the womb, don't separate like they should. The underdeveloped twin is dependent on the body of the other, like a parasite.
The one with the mullet's actually Zoe Bell. She's a great stunt actress. She looks like she stepped out of the 70s.
We're starting to suspect that Gabriel can make Emily see what he wants her to see, waking dreams.
What the fuck did you do to get in here?
The fuck do the guards allow this shit? This is when they did the electroshock and it had no effect.
What the fuck?
It's regrowing.
I think he's able to trick her mind and make her think she's living her life as usual, placing her in a mental prison. Gabriel has hijacked her body and is using it himself.
It's time to cut out the cancer. The only way to save Emily is to excise the teratoma. Remove what we can and suppress the rest into her skull.
Knock in the back of the head. Woke him up. Gabriel's coming out to play.
What the fuck?
This actress had better have gotten a reward for this.
Oh! Through the chest. This is where things get batshit.
Really? You know, I couldn't tell by the mass murder that's happening in the cell.
Oh!
Oh,
Squish.
God.
Shit! Hey!
That's why the hair was always the same. Well, that makes sense now.
Yep, it's always a part of her.
Okay, listen. Gabriel is inside of Madison. He's been using her this whole time. She was born with a parasitic twin. When Derek smashed Madison's head against the wall, it woke Gabriel up. Madison's birth mother is still alive. I have to talk to her. She's the only person left alive who knows anything.
Oh no, don't kill the nice forensic student. Or scientist. I don't know.
One thing about horror movies, they always forget to turn on the goddamn lights.
Just really... No, there's lights on in there. They're just not that bright. There's no way that would normally be that dim.
Let's create the ambiance.
It's coming from inside.
Honey, just stay quiet and they won't hear you.
Gabriel needs his stuff.
Seriously, this actress had better have won an Emmy or something.
Oscar, it's a movie.
Oscar, whatever. Win the things and the stuff.
That's if they're not using a double here for this. We don't know yet. It's a cool knife weapon.
It's a cool weapon. It's unique. I'm glad that the forensic person didn't die.
Ooh. The scene's great.
It's all one continuous shot, too. Which you love.
I love it.
Was this the thing at the end of the movie that you said?
Yeah, it just goes balls to the wall batshit. We've gotten that point.
Yeah. No, you said there was a thing at the end of the movie that would point out why especially you liked this. Is this it?
Pretty much, yeah. Because it goes off the rails, and I love when movies do that.
We need backup! Send the National fucking Guard!
Ow!
Madison!
She had male DNA in her the whole time. Women who have more testosterone in their systems struggle to carry babies.
Oh my god!
Oh. I love this bit they're about to do.
She just killed him?
That fucking chair throw is fantastic.
It was, but I don't want them to die.
I know, but just that bit.
They're cops doing good things.
Mhm.
What a weird fucking monster.
It's fantastic. Just had to yeet a chair at them for good measure.
It's a forensic girl.
She hid.
Smart girl. She knows she's not a fighter, and she knows she ain't gonna win against this.
Regina! Oh my god, get caught! Why am I calling the police?
Call paramedics. Now!
Why am I calling the police? You are the police!
The mother. He's going for her.
Don't hurt the sister.
Sorry, ma'am, this area is restricted. I cannot let you by unless Detective Shaw is here with...
What's wrong?
Pacemaker.
Are you okay?
My pacemaker.
Okay.
It's burning.
Damn, that sucks.
Saving you for last. You chose you over me. I should have killed you before you were born.
Gabriel, please forgive me. I should never have given you away. And I should have loved you no matter what. Emily!
Shoot me!
Madison, I know you're in there. What did you do to my sister?
She's not your sister!
Daddy, please. You have to fight him, and he killed your babies. He was feeding off of your fetuses to build himself back up.
Come on, it's your mind too.
Goodbye, sis.
Gabriel, no! You were always a monster.
She let him see what he wanted to see.
Now I can do all the mind tricks you can.
Not possible!
We share the same brain.
You don't deserve your body.
You don't get to control me ever again. I'm taking it all back. Now you get to live in a world that I create.
You can't lock me in here forever. Sooner or later, I will get out.
I know. But next time, I'll be ready for you.
Back you go.
I'm gonna lift this off you.
No, it's too heavy.
It was always my body.
This goes to show you the family you choose always matter more than blood.
All my life, I've yearned for a blood connection with someone. Yet in the end, it was right in front of me all along. Blood or not, you will always be my sister. And I will always love you.
And credits.
And credits.
All right, so that was Malignant, the James Wan film from 2021, Fangoria Chainsaw Awards Best Wide Release winner. And what are our thoughts on this one?
It was an intriguing story that definitely kept me hooked, and I get the cover art better now. But I called it!
Oh, you did you?
Was a brother!
'Twas a brother, yes, a brother that was a freakish conjoined twin right in the back. You called that specific thing?
Well, I called that it was her twin brother.
Well, you called that part, but yeah. But not the specific.
No, I actually thought it was a different body, and he had a psychic connection to her and was controlling her.
That's what they were trying to steer you towards, and then they, bam, hit you with the reveal.
Nope, tumor. So it's tumor. But you know, it's weird like that, because even if it hadn't been, if he had, like, died as a child or something, my brother had a twin, and he literally used to talk to her as a child. And my mom's like, who are you talking to? And he'd be like, I was talking to my sister. And she's like, your sister's downstairs. This was before I was born.
Did he consume her in utero?
I would assume so. But, yeah, she was, it wasn't necessarily consumed in utero type of thing. She died in the womb. But,
sad.
Yeah. But my brother lived.
Well, that's good.
And it was before she had fully formed, but she had, you know, like, from what I remember my mom saying, is she had like halfway formed and then passed away. I guess there was a death in the family or something, and the shock just, you know, hit my mom hard enough that she couldn't support two lives growing inside her. So, yeah, but it makes sense that the connection that twins have are weird.
Particularly in this one.
Yeah. Well, this is different. This is a conjoined twin situation that...
Where they share the same brain, too.
They consider him a tumor. I know words.
Yeah, but also he's got the special ability to control electricity. That's the only supernatural-like element in this film,
Well,
for the most part.
No, because he can control radio waves, too, but
Well,
yeah.
that's electric radio
and
waves.
He
It's all
had
kind of linked.
super strength and the ability to bend
The body
joints
the
the
other
way
way, yeah.
that should never have gone.
So there were elements that were otherworldly, definitely.
Yep, makes you wonder who raped her.
That's what she said. You're the devil.
It's never ever been done in a horror movie ever.
Oh, no, Rosemary. Yeah.
That's exactly where I was going. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. I am glad they tied it up by bringing Mom back in, because I think it helped complete the story.
Mm-hmm.
And thank God for backstory, because...
Oh, yeah. I've seen this before, and I'm, like, watching you watch this, and I'm like, I want answers. I'm like, oh, you will get answers, trust me.
Thank everything. I hate it when they don't give you answers. Drives me crazy. I live for backstory. And also it's a really fucking unique... Like, who the fuck does this? They don't have any stories that I know of out about conjoined twins. I don't even know much that involved twins, because everybody assumes the Shining children were twins, and they were not twins. They were 2 years apart.
There's one low-budget movie where people drew some similarities to this, which was Basket Case, which you haven't seen.
Mm-hmm.
But seeing that, I can see how that might have led to some inspiration for this film.
Yeah.
That's the only other one that I can think of. with anything even involving some type of conjoined or deformed twin.
Or even not a conjoined or deformed twin. How many do you see that you have twins at all? Twins are not common in horror, from what I have seen.
Aside from, like you mentioned, the Shining twins or ghosts.
But they weren't twins. They were 2 years apart.
Come play with us, Danny.
They said repeatedly they were 2 years apart. They were not twins. They were just dressed alike. They used to dress me and my cousin alike all the time, too.
Forever and ever and ever. Sorry, I'm in twin mode.
He's stuck now. Broken. Anyway, it's unique that they chose twins. Unique that they chose them like this. And I think it's interesting how this all came about. Like, definitely her abusive husband woke things in her. And I think it was, like, partially her,
Well, yeah, the inciting incident was him smashing her head against the wall, which unlocked Gabriel.
Right, but do you think unlocking Gabriel was also partially, like, a defense mechanism?
It could have been. And
Because
also,
she
he
felt
was...
really threatened?
And Gabriel was, as mentioned, getting stronger by consuming her children, causing her miscarriages that the sister mentioned. So he was building up energy, and then that hit, dang, he wakes up and also wants to defend her, because it's also his body. So, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the first thing he does?
Kills the man that hurt her.
Yep.
Which, to be fair, any man that can put his hands on a woman like that...
Especially one that's pregnant with your child.
Especially one that's
Fucker.
pregnant with your child and struggles to conceive. And has had 3 miscarriages. I would have, like, put her in a plastic bubble or wrapped her in every ounce of bubble wrap I could find, no matter how fucking weird she looked, just to make sure the woman was okay. And you belittled her and slammed her head against a wall. The fact that she made you sleep on the couch was the least you deserved. The fact that you died for it... I struggle with this one because I believe anybody that's that far gone should not be around people and should not be allowed to be around people, but I also believe that at that point, if you're going to get help, you should be allowed to get help, but you shouldn't be allowed access to the people you've hurt.
He had it coming.
Kinda.
Well, it's a horror movie. You have to give us at least one person you want us to see die.
Yeah.
And then one person you don't want to see die, like the sister or the forensic person, which they kept alive.
Thankfully. Because the forensic person was a complete innocent little doll that you just wanted to sit on a shelf and go, you're so cute. And the sister is a really good sister.
Sure, she's a princess.
She fought like hell to figure out what happened to her sister to get answers for her. It's no less than I would do for mine.
She went back to the house on Haunted Hill. Hospital-like place.
At night, by herself. Yeah. And she parked really close to the edge of a cliff.
Yeah, that's something even I noticed the first time I watched this. I'm like, that is really close there.
like my vagina would be falling out 10 feet from that edge, and you parked your car 5 inches away from it? Man.
Yeah, it was a great design. There's a lot of good design here, especially like the underground part of Seattle.
Yeah, it makes me wonder if that's actually true.
I would think probably. Yeah. But I've never heard about it before, but it seems cool that it's a real thing.
I have to look it up.
Yeah.
I've
Let
been
us
to
know if
Seattle.
you know. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's a unique story. It definitely keeps your attention. It's
got a unique monster as well with the design and the weapon.
Yeah. It does kind of make me wonder, if they did a Malignant too, if she still got tried and sent to jail for the case, because you can't wholly prove that was real and legit, but you could from the people that saw it. It's the same scenario where in Chucky 1, the detective saw Chucky. But yet somehow in Chucky 2, mom's in a mental hospital and the kid is being sent to foster
Yeah,
care.
I don't think she'd be free. She'd be in some facility, at least, after the end of this movie. Because...
Well, to be honest, until she had... Well, they probably never would have trusted again that she could have been strong enough to keep him in.
Yeah, she'd be fucked after this movie, when you really think about it. And, well, in a real-world scenario, yeah.
Yeah, she'd never be allowed to have her own free will again. Which sucks, because she desperately wanted to be a mother.
Yeah, but she killed a whole fuck ton of cops.
And prisoners that may or may not have been guilty of whatever it was they did.
That's true. But yeah, that's one thing when you realize, oh, they're setting up for a sequel. But I'm like, wait, how? It'd have to start in some sort of mental facility where they get out. Where it makes you feel a little bad for them at the end, too, knowing that.
Where, like, she gets knocked out and Gabriel takes over because she's in a coma. They could do it that way.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, there's no news on if they're doing a sequel yet on this.
Regardless, it was a great story. It was unique. It kept you hooked. It is something you definitely haven't seen before, which in horror is difficult to do in this day and age. Like, they've gotten to the point where they've started remaking old stories into horror stories. Just because we're running out of fresh ideas. They're doing them well, and I like them.
Yeah, because
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, we just saw It's a Wonderful Knife, where they take It's a Wonderful Life, but make it slasher themed. And I love that recent trend where you take these old concepts, just throw a slasher in them. It's just fun.
It's lots of fun, and I really enjoy it, but it is hard to find an original idea these days.
Something wholly unique. Like I mentioned, this had some inspiration from other things, but it still did its own thing.
Definitely wholly unique, though. You don't see this anywhere. Like, seeing twins in media at all is usually, oh, he's cute. Oh, there's two of him. Or, there's two of her. Asian twin.
Yeah, because that's one reason why I really, really liked this the first time I watched it, because it was like nothing I really had ever seen before, so it was fresh for me. It was like new and original.
Yes.
That thing we crave, just something different that blows us away, and that's what this did for me. Of course, some people, they don't want different. They just want the same thing they've seen before, what they expect, and that's why this got people, when this came out, going, this was awful, because it wasn't what they wanted or what they expected, and they had people like me going, this was the fucking best!
That was a great movie. But I think like this and what was the other one we watched that we really liked about the serial killer fan club?
Vicious Fun.
Vicious Fun.
Yeah.
Very underrated as well, and I think that was a fantastic movie.
That was good. Great concept.
Great concept. Great concept. What were people expecting when they saw this?
Probably something like Conjuring or Insidious, because I think James Wan did one of those back then, where it's like strictly like a ghost type story or something. Yeah, I know.
It takes all the fun out of it. No, I think this was great, and if it didn't get the credit it deserved, then shame on you, horror community.
Well, I think it got the credit it deserved, especially with Fangoria, since it was the winner of their best wide release movie.
True.
And fans vote on that.
Okay, well then horror community has less shame.
Yeah, and I think when the Oscars did a special thing,
no, seriously,
like for your favorite moment, they had the chair throw in this as one of the things that was voted by us, like via Twitter.
Nice.
Because that chair throw was just so out there and insane. It's like, before I go, yeet, and just smacks the detectives. It's shit like that I love.
I mean, it was out there and it was perfectly timed. I like how whoever the stunt actor was, or if that was the main actor, I don't know. If you know, please
I think
tell
it would
us
have to
in the
been
comments.
a stunt actor.
But even still, if that was a stunt actor,
whoever did it was
what
amazing.
they did, he, she, whoever it was, holy shit. Did they deserve an Oscar, an Emmy, and whatever other award they could possibly get, an Academy Award? I don't know. I don't watch these award shows. I don't know what they're for. Whatever awards that could be attributed to that person, they should get them all. Because that is so fucking difficult. So fucking difficult. To act like your body works the other way. And I bet that mask was hard to wear, and I bet you couldn't see for shit out of it. And to wear a coat the wrong way. I don't know if they actually wore it the wrong way or if they just did a guy who acted like it was wrong, because then he'd have the flat chest.
I would think they'd have some type of contortionist, especially if they had any type of stunt person, if it wasn't her.
Had to.
Conjuring, that's what he directed. And also Saw, as I mentioned before.
I've seen The Conjuring. Yeah, that fits.
I haven't seen that one.
I have.
Well, that's one of the rare things where she's seen it and I haven't.
It's about they have these paranormal experts that come in, and the one is psychic, the woman is psychic, and they're the ones that went and discovered and took care of Annabelle.
Okay, yeah, I know something. Just in passing. So, if you saw The Conjuring, and then you're like, oh, that same filmmaker also made this. Is this what you would have expected from the Conjuring director?
I don't expect things from filmmakers anymore, except for recurring themes in their styles of filming. I don't expect things from storylines. Like the guy that did It's a Wonderful Knife, who also did Freaky and...
The writer.
What was the other one? Yeah.
Well, there's like a few of them. There's a writer, there's a director, Christopher Landon, who's a director who did Happy Death Day and Happy Death Day to You. I think he also directed Freaky, which was written by Michael Kennedy, who also now wrote It's a Wonderful Knife that we just watched.
Right, but the one I was trying to get to was Happy Death Day. Those three have strong female characters, and they're probably going to have large overtones of the LGBT community.
Well, yeah,
that's what I expect from
that director
like
and writer
that.
I mentioned are gay, so...
Right, but still, that's what I expect from that. I don't expect things from storylines.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I expect somewhere there's going to be LGBT representation, and I expect there's going to be a badass female or 6. That's it.
You like them?
I do. I love a good final girl.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that this one fought for her sister and had to overcome her own brain, which is the hardest thing to do in the world. But especially when someone else is trying to take over your brain. God, I can't even imagine what that's like.
Yeah, and that was a great effect, too, where the whole world kind of fell around her.
It's sort of like...
when they were putting her in the Mind Palace.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess that's kind of like what happens when people are drunk. And, like, their drunk self takes over. Like, I've never been that drunk where I've never been in control. But from what I've been told, like, there are people that drink to that excess and then, like, a monster completely comes out. And they don't know what's happening. And they don't remember it when they wake up the next day. I would attribute it to being similar to that. With less hangover. Or,
no,
you know...
never been drunk.
No, you never drank at all. I've only ever been, like, mostly tipsy. I've never been what I consider drunk. The closest I came was that time I was, as I call it, noodle level. You witnessed that.
Oh, that was Philly?
No.
4th of July?
No, that was close, but noodle level was actually in this living room. One of my coworkers had given me homemade limoncello, and I got really giggly. And then my legs stopped working.
This, yeah.
And I basically crawled around the floor giggling and saying, I'm a noodle. Yeah. But I still remember all of it. And I still had most control over my body. My legs just stopped working because I was giggling too much.
You're a noodle.
I was a noodle.
I was a noodle.
Noodles can't stand up. But that's the closest I've ever come to being drunk, and I still wasn't blackout drunk. I still remembered everything, and other than my legs not working, I had full control of my appendages.
Well,
I would not have tried to drive a car, or throw an axe, or use a knife at that time, but I could do a lot. I could still pour a glass of water. That's saying something.
Yeah. One thing I do like about this is kind of had a little mixture of elements, too, because you also had a bit of a slasher there. With with the design and the killing the weapon and killing them.
Weapon. Like, if you turned that into an actual dagger and had a handle on that, man, that would be cool as shit. But even as a punch dagger, it makes a nice weapon. The only thing is it's going to put a lot of strain on this part of your hand, and that's really rough on your hand. I would have wanted a handle.
Good thing they have, like, super strength, as you mentioned.
Yeah, but arthritis is a thing as you get older, even with super strength.
Monster don't care.
Yeah, but wear and tear on a body still happens. So, you know.
Mm-hmm. Well, what are your final thoughts on Malignant?
Final thoughts, it's fantastic.
Yes, I agree.
I understand why you were excited to show it to me.
Mm-hmm.
Great story, great elements, great... I don't have a single complaint about this movie.
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
10 out of 10, baby.
Normally, I only give those to... What's that genre I like? The detective-y ones that are... what's the word?
True crime?
That's it.
Oh, okay.
Normally, I only give those to true crime stories. So...
Yeah, but like I said, this is a film where either you love or you hate. Apparently, we love it.
Yes. Very, very good. If you haven't seen it yet, go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go.
If you haven't seen it yet, why were you watching us watch it? Go
Well,
watch it
maybe they
yourself.
just skipped to the review.
Yeah, that's true. They wanted to see our review, but then our review is kind of spoilery.
Yeah, we don't really hold back in that.
Yeah, we don't. Sorry. But hey, yeah, go find it. Go buy it. Love it. Love it. Maybe we'll get a sequel. Maybe.
I don't really see how they could do a good sequel, and I don't think I'd want them to. I think this was a good once and done story. If they did a sequel, I would want it to be like a relative or something generations down, or like a story similar to it happening in the U.S.
Yeah,
like
they'd have to really think about a sequel on this one.
Like, the reason this happened was because this person was exposed to this chemical when they were a child, and then when they had their first kid, this happened. You know, kind of thing. That I could understand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but even without any potential sequel, this is just great on its own.
It is.
I love it. It's fantastic. So yeah, that's what we think.
Yes, 100%.
Right, so thank you for watching. If you want to support our channel, we have a Patreon where you can give us money and all that fun stuff.
Or if you're poor, like us, you can just subscribe on YouTube. We would love that too. And if you don't want to subscribe, nobody's going to force you. We're not twisting your arm. We would like you to like and maybe share a video, though, because we have fun with that.
Or let us know what you think, what your opinions are on this movie.
Especially if you have trivia we don't know.
Oh, yes.
We love comments.
Yes, if you have any answers to our questions, that's always appreciated.
Yes, because we are bad researchers who will forget in 5 minutes after this is over what happened.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
All right, so thank you for watching, and as we mentioned, subscribe and you'll see our next video every Tuesday, sometimes a Friday, but definitely every Tuesday. So, until next time.
Stay spooky.
Bye.